Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk about, about everything I talk about has something to do with taking personal responsibility. And it's funny because we've been dumbed down as Americans, that we don't, they do everything they can to get us not to take personal responsibility. And insurance is one of those things. It's funny because, oh man, I remember when I was a kid, they came out with that you have to have automobile insurance. And it's mandatory. You have to have automobile. But before that, we were taking personal responsibility, and that's what's happening here in Guatemala. We don't have to have insurance for our car, and many don't. And now the rich, they do. The rich have insurance. So when somebody wrecks into them, and more than likely they're not going to have insurance, well, the insurance will pay for the rich person's car. And if it was the rich person's fault, then the insurance would pay for the car that he ran into or whatever damage he's done. And but that's the way they do it down here. And that is what I believe they should have done in the United States. But what they've done is when they went to having everybody have insurance, that took that personal responsibility from you away. In other words, if I was to wreck down here, I have to pay for the damages. So that makes me drive kind of good because I know I'm responsible for my actions. And I also have to be able to dodge other people because I know they're supposed to be responsible, but are they? Probably not. So, but what I'm trying to get to is the same thing applies to hospital insurance. When I was young, only the rich had insurance of any kind, And so when you don't have hospital insurance, you tend to take care of yourself, kind of like taking personal responsibility. And that's what we did. We took care of ourselves when we were younger, and we took personal responsibility. We didn't have all that money that we were going to pay. That was what the rich people do. Pay for something that we don't need. We're young, we're healthy, we take care of ourselves, so why would we want to pay for something like that? So we didn't. And but what I did do is I bought gold and silver. And that's why I hate to go back to the gold and silver, but gold and silver is taking personal responsibility. Now, even down here, if I was to get sick, get injured, or whatever, I have gold and silver to pay for me getting taken care of. The doctors, they like money, but they know what gold and silver is, and they will take gold and silver. I've talked about how to use gold and silver in trading services, such as doctors. I've used it for doctors, dentists. I've used it for lots of stuff. But what I'm getting to is insurance is one more step to get people not to take personal responsibility. Kind of like 911. Don't get involved. Dial 911. You're too stupid. You don't know. So let the professionals handle this. So dial 911, and then the professionals will come in and handle whatever situation it is. It's funny, just using the 911 as an example. When I do my what do you call it? When I do my expos, and I do seminars and stuff like that. In these expos, everybody's like-minded. These people are preparing. That's what these people do. They prepare. They come to these expos to learn how to prepare. And I used to do I have a routine that I do, and I use it for self-defense, and I illustrate it at these expos. And you don't tell people what it is, and that's what makes it really work, is when they don't know what's going on. And I scare people. And it's funny because I would do this. I would do my routine, I would go start doing my thing, and everybody gets scared, everybody move away from me. Well, I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you part of it. I'll start coughing. And I start coughing really hard, really bad. I mean, it's bad. And everybody moves away from me. Seldom does anybody want to help me. They all move away from me. And they all get on their cell phones and dial 911. So what they ended up having now, they won't let me do it anymore because everybody dials 911. But they get on the loudspeaker and they tell everybody stay calm, don't dial 911. But people are so scared, they still dial 911. So it has shown me, and now see, I've been doing this in public for probably about 4 years, 5 years maybe. And this last time, they wouldn't let me do it because there was just so many people that would call 911. In other words, the population has got used to not taking responsibility, not jumping in and helping me as I'm dying, you know. So and that falls in with the eye. When I told you the story when my eye fell out, and it was funny. The only one that attempted to help me, well, one person attempted to help me, and when he helped me, my eye fell out, and after that, everybody went plumb crazy, and there was one that did try to help me, and he was a fireman. So in other words, people that are used to taking personal responsibility will take personal responsibility. The ones that don't know how to take personal responsibility, they get confused. They don't know what's going on. And that's why everybody in the United States, they think they need insurance. And if you would put that money into really taking personal responsibility, like learning something or gold and silver, then you don't need insurance. And I say down here, I don't have insurance, I don't use insurance, I don't have any insurance. Now I have no insurance at all for anything. I've got away from all of it, don't have life insurance, I don't have anything. Like I say, even my gold and silver was worth more than what my life insurance was. So, you know, you need to take personal responsibility. And insurance is the way they take that personal responsibility away from you. Insurance will provide what insurance wants to provide you. They won't provide you what you really need. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.